All right.
Yeah, back again.
We are back.
We are back. I am back.
Cory is back.
Cory is back. Finally back.
It's the original three. Now, Dave, he's left us.
That's right.
Back from a sabbatical.
You call it what you want. I don't know about a sabbatical.
I don't know if one week isn't a sabbatical. That's a vacation, I think.
Well, I don't know how much of a vacation it was.
Yeah. I don't even think you got a day in before you. Anyway. I don't even know what episode is this.
The next one.
Yeah, the next episode. Yeah, this is true.
The episode after next.
Yeah. I can't remember. This has got to be working on like 20-something, 30.
It's got to be.
Yeah, so we're getting there. Yeah.
Maybe it's time to start season 2 soon.
Oh, it won't be long. Yeah, I think we're more
Season
than
2.
halfway.
I
Anyway.
think so.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. Season 2.
Let's check this out.
Yeah. Just out of curiosity.
Ask Google.
Yeah. Uncle Google. where
Uncle
we at?
Google knows everything.
How many episodes?
I'd like to know what Uncle Google says if you ask it. How many episodes of the Chris and Cory show have there
Oh,
been?
I'd shit if it damn told me. Siri.
That would be crazy. So while he's looking, why don't we talk about the stand and all the good stuff?
Yeah, man, what a good week it was at the stand. Third week here. Amazing. Of course, you know, Thursday, Friday that was my best Friday I've ever had ever. Yeah, ever. And of course, the community keeps coming out and hanging out with us and sitting by the river now. So, music on Saturday. What a fun time that was.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Yep. Then that was Charles Lee, and he belts it out.
He was so good and so entertaining.
Yeah. I mean, he can play to 1 or he can play to 1,000.
Yep.
And we probably had 30 people here and maybe more coming and going, things like that all night. But still, he belts it out.
Couldn't go wrong. Yep. Wally brought us some Buffalo Trace, a fantastic cigar.
Yep.
Just an absolute great time hanging out with everybody. Chaz and Sean were down from the Maes, just sitting around hanging out.
Shout out to the Trudes, that's for sure.
Well, it was just a fantastic evening.
It was.
We spent Lisa and I spent the morning at Penn State at the Bowling Green game with her family.
Yep.
They came in from Daytona.
And the weather worked out for you there.
Rusty said next time he's going to bring chickens along so we can do some chicken gliding in the parking lot while we're tailgating.
That'd be good.
But yeah, and then after that we came down here and hung out, and it was a good day. It was a good day.
Damn right. It was a full day, I bet, but it was a good day for us, for sure. Y'all went to the races.
Yep.
And that was the
50,
and that looked like a good time. I seen the pictures of
Oh,
beer
it's great.
bongs and whatnot.
I got out beer bonged
Yes, you did.
By your wife?
by my wife.
Wow. Yeah.
But that's to be expected, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the purpose of?
I was just impressed that you'd even did the beer bong, because at this point in life, I'm not doing those anymore.
That was great, and that thing was pretty cool. It's like the Kong. It's like it had a big thing.
It looked very complex. Like that. I don't think I even have the coordination to do something like that. So.
No, it was all right.
Yeah, and that's another shout out to the Littles. Yeah, they're great people.
He was feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah, well, that's good.
By the way, this is episode 33.
Wow, we're in the 30s.
Yeah.
That is crazy good. Yeah.
Minus the shorts, full episode's 33.
Wow.
This is the 33rd.
Yeah, I don't know how many shorts. We got quite a few shorts out there too, but that's killer. Yeah, that's good to know. This week at the stand, though, we got Saturday. We got Mitch Gregory.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Man.
He's the best.
Everybody loves Mitch, and he's famous around here for sure. He's famous at my place anyway. He's been here. This will be his third time here, I think.
Yeah,
we've had him twice inside, and this will be his first outside backdrop of the river. It'll be awesome, man. And we got ribs running amok this week, so come out and get some rib dinners, rib lunches. We got half racks, whole racks, third racks.
James already, he said to me this morning, the first thing he said was, Chris doing ribs this weekend. I know where I'm eating.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I've always wanted to do a rib sandwich, pull them bones out and shove it in a bun. But it's so sketchy. Some of them you got to really watch, You
do, because you get some of those tendons in there. And,
shards of bone.
Yep.
I'm not so much worried about the tendon as much as the damn little shards in there. You got to watch it. But anywho, got that this week. And, of course, the Phillies this week is brisket or shaved beef. So you'll have your choice there. And, beer cheese. On top of your Phillies this week, it'll be the special, just a different cheese, and beer. So it'll be good, sharp with, I ain't decided what beer to use yet.
Natty Bell.
Yeah, no way. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. It'd have to be some sort of Yingling or some dark lager or something like that, maybe. Yeah, I'll find something crazy. What was that black can you was drinking last week?
Oh, the Nimble Giant.
Nimble Giant, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a Stone IPA up there that would be really good.
Stone?
Stone.
Huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe
Be
I'll
fantastic in that.
Huh. Dark.
It's not overly dark, but it's hoppy. It'll have a real strong taste to the cheese.
Yeah, real beery.
Yep.
Speaking of beer, I got a really funny story about garage beer. So we're at Port Saturday night, and I happened to run into my buddy Jimmy.
Oh, jeez.
He goes, "You're drinking garage beer?" I said, "Yes, I am." I said, "It's pretty good." He goes, "Let me show you something." So him and I think it's either Taylor or Morgan's husband, they have garage beer shorts, and they're on vacation.
Of course they do.
And they took a picture of it, and Jimmy's on Twitter and posted it, and the Kelseys
saw it,
reposted it, and said, "Poster boys."
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
And I was like, "That is awesome."
That is awesome.
And then they were retweeting it, and like that was pretty cool.
That is pretty
So
cool.
of course Jimmy and I had to get a picture together at Port with our garage beers.
That is badass.
That is pretty badass.
That's pretty neat.
Yep.
Now they're doing a podcast. Maybe they'll see us. That'd be great, right? Kelsey Brothers, they got their
New
own
Heights.
podcast.
Oh yeah, but that's way better than. I mean, I don't want to say it's bad. I mean, they're better than us, but they're
They're not
more
better than us.
They're
They
more
just have more viewers.
They're more known than us.
Yeah, more known than us. That's right. Yeah, they don't have near the content we have.
No.
No, all they talk about is football and
Other famous people.
Taylor
They don't have
Swift.
chicken gliding.
Yeah.
They don't
have chicken gliding.
I
We got
guarantee
chicken gliding.
They might have Taylor, but they don't have
Yep.
chicken gliding. That's right.
Fuck, we got chicken gliding and pooping shoes.
That's it.
How do you
Like,
top
how do
that?
You top
Yeah.
it?
And heated seats and sex
Heated
swings.
seats and sex wings.
Yeah. Before
And
you know
cocaine
it.
sharks. Da-da.
Well, you know it, they'll be copying us.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. But
Where's Dave? And we got
that's,
Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, we got
is,
Dave.
Yeah, and to say Dave, he's MIA.
He is. He's
We
a traveling
must have
man.
held him. Yeah. I think he's down in Fort Worth this week.
Yeah, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
He's somewhere in Texas.
I think it's Fort Worth, and then he's a traveling machine, man. Him and Robert, whatever. I hate he ain't here, but it is what it is. We do this all the time. But that's the stand this week, and that's how it's going to be, and that's the specials. That's
the
what it
music.
is. Yeah, but you better call in early to get those ribs.
Yeah, they will be.
I got a load of them, but we sell a load of ribs.
they'll
Anytime
go
you load
fast.
ribs up, it's a load. So, but anyway, how was your week, Cory?
Good.
You know, it's starting out, and let me tell you what, I was so damn excited about last night with the Monday night.
So
football.
we can elaborate on that aspect of things now.
Yeah. So now he's the new bartender. Yeah.
Yep.
At the Moose.
Yep.
Yeah, the local watering hole, and I was so damn excited about the new, Monday night football, and it'll get big.
We need to get the word
promise.
out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the fact that we're staying open until the end of the
Until
game.
the end of the game.
Yep. Running wing specials.
Wings
things
and
like
beer
that.
special,
Yep,
50 cent off drafts.
Yep.
Yep.
Wing special.
I'm still not drinking draft, though. I'm drinking my Natty Boh.
Well, you just stick with what you know.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, got the sound going now up there, and
Yep.
it sounds
Oh, yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Sounds good. It was nice. I mean, it was a shame there weren't more people there, but it was a good time last night.
It kind of got out late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as like
as
this
far
is
as letting
what we're
people
doing.
know.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's probably good, right? Because you need a test run to see how things are going.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and it was a good time. Like we had a lot of fun in there last
my
night.
I everybody that got the wings, I asked them, and they said, "Oh, they were great. They were
They
great."
were
So,
very good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Elisa had leftovers for lunch today, so she
Well, that's
even had.
good.
Yep, she had something to take for lunch, so that worked out well.
Yeah, I actually went in for lunch today. I didn't eat nothing. I had Natty Bohs, but
Liquid bread.
yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
I hear Laura May had a purple moose.
Yep, she had the purple moose. Yep, and a salad. Because you got to do that. But yeah, but here soon maybe the TVs are coming. So we'll get bigger and better TVs and things like that, and that'll be, I'm telling you, it'll be the place to be.
Yep. Come see me Monday nights.
Yep, and Thursday nights.
Wednesdays,
yep.
Thursdays.
Yep. Because that's going to be the place to be for football, I'm telling you. It's gonna
Trying.
be good.
Yeah. Well, there's no other place to go around here, so.
No, I mean, it's
yeah. And with the specials, because you can't really just sit at home and just make the food for what you're going to go up to the Moose and have it, and the beers, and the
it works out to, I think the wings work out to 75 cents a piece.
Yep.
Wow, that ain't terrible.
No.
Yeah, that's good, yeah. And beers, though.
And beers.
And people,
I'll serve them to you. I just can't drink them with you.
Well, we'll try to work on the governor for that. Yeah, but I think it's a great new adventure you're in.
But so far, so good.
Yeah,
so far,
definitely a good adventure.
So far, the general consensus is good so far, and
everybody's loving that you're back there. I mean, everybody's proud of you and glad to know you and be around you and see you in that in that form.
I ain't gonna lie, it's
different.
Like it's different, but I enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yep.
That's what I told the wife, and I told Ashley and them. I said, when I came in there, what night was it? Friday night, and I didn't work. Or no, I did work.
No, we were.
No, Friday you weren't working because Friday you were research and development Friday night.
Yes.
That is. Yeah, I was.
You were
R&D.
Yep.
Which went very well. Thank you, Dave and Chad, for allowing me to make drinks through your brain, so I could try them. But it was weird. It was weird when you go in there all the time and you're sitting on the side of the bar, and then you go behind the bar. It's like a whole different. And then when you go in and you're back on the other side of the bar, it's like, well, I kind of want to work. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of upset that I wasn't working because I'm like, that's fun. Yeah. But then I had a couple drinks and a couple more and a couple more, and then I forgot about working, and I went to work in a different way, R&D.
That's right.
And the general consensus from that is try and mix in, hey, try this, try that. And I mean, just for me doing that, I think they sold 6 or 7 drinks that I had conjured up.
Yeah. I was on quality control myself. I checked a few out. So, yeah, they weren't none bad. That's for sure.
I got to try one of the shots for myself.
Oh, the Neapolitan ones?
Yeah, the ones that the girls called Neapolitan.
Yeah.
Is that what she had last night?
Yeah, that's what she had last night.
Yeah, I made that one last night.
It didn't even look liquidy. What I said, I was drunk when I got there. I played golf all day.
It's Kahlua, like a white chocolate liqueur on top of that, and then tequila rose on top of that.
Wow.
And then
like a
and then it was whipped cream.
And then whipped cream on top of that.
That's what I.
The whipped cream's what you saw.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I bet that is like a Neapolitan orange, like the ice cream. That sounds amazing. Yeah. Well, you're a good mixologist. You can taste it in your mind,
Yeah, but it's still different when you can try it. I made a crap ton of them purple drinks, and I was like, they're good. And then the one lady said, well, I don't like peach schnapps. So I'm like, all right, well, let's try one with taking the peach out and doing triple sec with the orange. Yep. And then I made one of them. She tried it. She goes, oh, that's it. And then everybody was drinking the one with the peach before. And then once they tried the one with triple sec, they said, oh, yeah, that's the one. Swapping the peach for the orange.
Well, it's all a work in progress. I mean, you can always tweak something, especially in a recipe or a drink.
Now I just need more liquor at my house so I can practice at home.
Yeah. Yes, we need that at your house.
Yeah.
The lab.
The lab. Yeah, I need a lab.
The house is the lab.
I need a lab.
What'd you do today?
I spent the day at the lab.
Yeah.
I would like to be your guinea pig.
But it's like I know I wasn't here last Tuesday to be able to talk about your party.
Oh yeah.
But that's another example. That is so many things that should not go into a drink.
Yeah. That worked out great.
And it was black velvet, peach schnapps, Jim Beam peach, a splash of sour, a splash of Coke,
garage beer,
and a lime garage beer.
Wow.
Yep.
And
I remember
y'all couldn't get enough of it.
Yeah, no, it was good. Yeah, it was really
until you hit the third one. Then you just
I stayed away.
Then your lights go out
because I knew. Plus, I had Elisa running around making green tea shots, and
she was making them all night.
I was just I stayed away every time Cory would always come around and go, try this. And I take a sip and they'd be like, do you want it? No. No, because I knew, like, I just knew where that was going. They tasted amazing, but you're right. Like, it was, it was crazy. Like, we had that little table there with the mixers, and I just figured people were just going to pour Black Velvet with soda like I drank. And you were over there like pouring everything together, and I was like, huh. So day 2, I went into desperation mode, and I had to pull my own Cory. I was mixing tequila, Coke, and peach schnapps.
What?
Because you cannot drink tequila. I don't know. Maybe some people can drink tequila and Coke. I couldn't, and that was the worst tequila in the world. So the peach schnapps was nice because it took all the tequila taste away. And peach schnapps, mixing that with soda is just too sweet. So it gave you a little bit of that bitter from tequila, a little bit of sweet, and then with the soda, and it actually wasn't bad. Like, it was a drinkable drink.
Then Mike brought down that blackberry
bird dog.
So I started making the drinks instead of the Black Velvet, making them with that blackberry bird dog.
Yeah,
and just one liquor changes the entire. It's
because it was that has a lot stronger flavor. The Black Velvet's
Mark and his wife, God love them, Strout. I walk up. I'm like, try this. He goes, oh, come on, man. I'm like, try it. He tries. He goes, well, that's good. So then I give it to her, and she's like, oh, that's good too. They were in the Moose the other night, and I'm like, try this, and she's like, come on, you're gonna get. And then she goes, oh, I want that.
Chris is, I've known them, awesome. Those two. Forever.
She's awesome.
Yeah. They're just two of the most wonderful people you'll ever
Outgoing.
meet. They are just solid people. They fit in with us and our core beliefs of just helping each other out and doing whatever you need. They're the godparents to both my kids. They're just great people, and to be able to, it's been, because when your kids are little and you're going to all these sporting events, you miss out on a lot of stuff, and then all the things in life I've gone through in the last few years, I really haven't been able to spend a lot of time with them, and to be able to start to see them again and to be able to do stuff with them and go out and let them be part of the social group that we have.
Yeah.
They're just wonderful folks, and and I laugh at Mark so hard because, he said to me after he came out on Sunday, and he said, I can't remember the last time I drank as much as I did last night. I said, well, it's likely the next time you did it was tonight.
And next Labor Day.
Yeah.
And speaking of our watering hole, come out Friday night.
Oh,
for the glow party.
Glow party.
Yep, the glow party at the Moose, and that's another thing at the stand. If you come out to the stand this week, we got Cash Bash tickets. Come out if you need Cash Bash tickets.
Yes,
I got them
tickets.
here at the stand. Yeah, so we got a few left over if you want to come out, and I've got them here. Just ask me for them. I'll have a sign out anyway. So we got them.
Me and Chaz bartending with Ashley. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I've worked with everybody else. The one person I haven't been able to work with yet is Chaz.
Oh, she's so cool.
And I told Chaz last night, I said, I want to work with you. She's like, why? I said, because you're so fun behind the bar. Like, she has a way to lighten the mood.
Yep.
Last night we're sitting at the bar, and I said to Lisa, I was looking at the bar, and I said, I think the wings are $225. And she's like, no, they're $275. So we had this discussion. So I yelled out to Cory, how much are the wings? And he's all the way down to the other end of the bar. And Chaz is over in the corner. She goes, $275. Yeah. I said, thanks, Cory. She goes, I just can't help it. I knew, so I had to answer. I said, well, it looks like $225 on the board. And then she's like, no. And then I'm like, I think it is. And then after a lot of discussion, it was $225.
Yeah.
So, but it was funny. Like, Chaz was just like, she knew the answer. And she chimed in, and then as soon as she did it, she's like, "I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything." I'm like, "Chaz, that's what we love about you. Like, positive, she's got such a great personality."
That's when we were messing around with because the speakers weren't very loud. We couldn't really hear the game.
Yep.
And then once we started switching stuff around and went to the ESPN app, and then it just lightened up. Yep. We're like, now we can hear the game.
Yep.
And it sounded really good. It really did.
Once we switched it sounded a lot better. It took all the reverb out from the sound bar and echo.
It was much better. It's weird how it was better off the ESPN. I wonder, there's an Xfinity app. I wonder if you installed the Xfinity app on the Roku and watched it through there, if it would be better.
I'll just watch it on the ESPN.
Well, but is the Thursday night game on ESPN, or what's that on?
That is on Prime,
Amazon,
I think.
NBC.
Amazon.
Prime.
But
Maybe
we have
Peacock.
the apps for that too. So.
Yeah, so it'll be good.
Well, maybe Peacock. That'd be NBC.
Yeah, Peacock.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I hadn't even looked. But last year it was on Prime.
Yeah.
So all the Thursday games. So
But yeah, it'll work out.
yeah, it'll damn sure work out. Yeah, it'll be good. Same specials this week on Thursday.
Yep.
Is it? Yeah.
On Thursday?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, we're not doing wings Thursday.
No, it's
right?
still burger. It's still burger night.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's what it is. $2 burger. Hey, just saying, get a couple of burgers, for $2 a piece. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to go. Yeah. But yeah, speaking of, we were talking about TVs last night,
Yep.
and the Roku that you're speaking about.
Yep.
Right now, you can get the Roku 65-inch for $378. The 75 is $578. That is nuts to me.
Yep.
I mean, that's the Vizio brand of that, and it's not Roku. The On, I think, is like $100 cheaper at about
Yeah.
$478.
That's what I have in my bedroom is
Yeah.
the On.
On.
55
That's it. Yeah,
inch.
James just bought a 43-inch. It might be an On. I forget what it is for his room, and I think it was 125 or 130 for
They
a
have got-
43-inch flat screen with the wall mount for his
Yeah,
room.
I think it's crazy not to have a huge ass TV right now. I mean, if you can afford something like that, I mean, it's because they're not astronomical like they used to be.
No.
Yeah, and I think that's the way to go. Mine's a 75 at home, and I guarantee I put up a fit for that thing, but I think it was right around the $600 or $700 mark.
Yeah.
But that was 2 years, 3 years ago, something like that. But yeah, I love my big ass TV. I'm blind as hell anyway, so yeah. And everybody at the Moose is blind.
Yeah.
Speaking of today, so I was telling I might have told this story on here before. I was telling Judy at the bar and everybody at the bar when I was in high school. We'd get primed to go into school, and we were reading a book, and I don't remember the name of the book, but the chick's name in the book was Beatrice.
Hustler.
And when you
Penthouse letters.
If he's getting primed
Yeah.
to go to school
Yeah.
and he's reading a book.
no, I was reading to the class. I was reading.
okay,
Damn sure weren't
okay.
Hustler. Now,
This,
Playboy
the story started with, I always thought this happened to other people.
No. Playboy had the articles, not Hustler. Yeah. But anyway, I was in class and I was reading this damn book, and I had to read out loud to the class, and I was primed up, good to go. And her name was Beatrice, and if you read that out, Beatrice, it was beet rice. That's what came out of my fucking mouth. Now, the rest of the damn school year, my name was Beet Rice. Now, Laura paid the tab first over there, and I thought I was starting over at the Moose again after she left. And then Judy gave me the damn thing, and it said
Beet Rice.
Beet Rice over the damn tab. It was pretty good.
Yeah, well, there's some things you can't share at the Moose. I said tzatziki in there one time. I never thought I was going to hear the end of it.
Tzatziki.
You got to be careful in there what you say. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the Tonto.
It was Laura Maes.
Grabowski.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Tonto.
Tonto Grabowski. Yeah, be careful. It was Laura Maes down by the river. Now it's going to be Beet Rice's barbecue.
That would be good. Whatever. Yeah.
Screw it.
Yeah. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, it's life.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm just I'm glad. I'm really hoping that we need to keep sharing that Monday night football.
Yeah, we do.
Just keep
And
sharing.
Yeah.
I think too, because you're doing Monday and Thursday, those night games are during the week, the Monday and Thursday night games. People like to go out for those, so I think you keep doing it for a couple weeks. I think it's going to pick up pretty quick.
Yeah,
I do
so-
too. And like I said, you said earlier, you don't have anywhere around here to go
Nope.
watch a game.
Yeah.
Nope.
So
Unless you're.
you can go to the Moose. If you're a member or qualified guest, come on in.
Yeah.
And if you're not a member, why aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're not a member, come in. I'll sign you up.
Yep, we'll sign you up and get
And
you
if
in
you
there.
see me at the bar when you do get in, holler at me. I'll sign you in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. I think that's legal.
Yep.
It is.
Two per.
Yeah. Two.
Ring the
two
buzzer.
per. Yep. Ring the buzzer. Yeah. But did you see my new stage out there?
What a nice stage.
Isn't that pretty?
You and Richard did a really nice job on that.
It was
and
fun to do.
it was really nice to see. I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Charles.
Charles.
Yep.
He had so much room. Like
Yeah.
when we saw him at the Doyle, it's a small stage there. He was on the stage dancing. He was down in the parking lot dancing.
Yeah.
His Motown shirt on.
Yeah.
just singing away,
And it's the backdrop,
happy
you
as
know?
could be,
Yeah.
and a beautiful backdrop of the river.
Yeah, because you look like you're almost hanging off the edge.
You do.
But you're
Yep.
not. You know,
He
you're
was
not.
just that's a really nice job. It's the perfect size for one or
Yeah.
two people to be up there.
I think so.
Yeah, he really. What a way to kick that off!
I'm telling
I mean, he just. I told him that was,
It could be
for
better,
opening weekend, you couldn't ask for anybody that was more energetic and more just happy to be there.
He's damn sure got the energy, don't he?
He does.
I mean, he didn't
72,
stop. Yeah, and did not stop.
and he was on it, man.
Those high pitches, man. He's standing
Everywhere. His range is incredible.
Yep. Everything from what Michael Jackson to
And
Aretha
and I get it, like with a lot of these artists with their iPads, so they know the lyrics. I fully understand, because there's no way I could remember all the lyrics to those songs.
yeah,
But to see him with an iPad playing the music,
yeah.
and he didn't have nothing to look at lyrics. That thing was just music.
What was that little thing he was holding?
That was a little iPad that played. That's what stored the songs.
Really?
But he didn't have a screen to look at lyrics.
Oh,
He
no.
knew every one of those songs that he picked. He knew the lyrics to. It was really something. Like.
It was.
And I don't hold anything. I mean, I understand why you have to look. I mean, the amount of songs these people sing, these performers have, like,
Well, look at Brandon.
yeah,
You know, he knows every one of
yep,
them.
every one of them.
Yeah, and that blows my mind with all his originals.
Yeah,
too,
and
you know what I mean?
he's got so many.
Yeah,
Yep.
note for note on a piano. Come on.
Yep.
I mean, that boy. But no, we went and I got all this damn stage in my head now. Cory might appreciate this. And of the length, the everything that I needed. But I just bought it as a kit. You know, in my head, I was like, I need this, and this. I cut 2 boards. Yeah. It's really all I cut besides the top rails.
It's like we had the place at the beach when she wanted a deck for the camper.
Yeah.
I literally built the deck at home, had everything labeled
Yeah.
like a puzzle.
Yeah.
And when we got down there, I built the entire deck in a half hour, and they were like, "How the hell did you do that?" I'm like, "It was already, everything was,
Pre-cut.
Yep. Yep.
it was all ready to go."
I stuffed all that shit right in that minibus, and I brought her home and screwed her together. Yep. Cut just a couple boards. Yep.
Nice.
All it was. Yeah. It was fun to do. Yeah. Richard helped me. Thank God. Yep. He even asked today, because I told him, I said, we're going to build a couple more of them, you know, and hook them onto that, and just make it like a boardwalk, you know, and have that big rail so everybody can put bar stools up against the rail and look at the river. And he asked Laura today, you know, is Chris going to build more this weekend? I ain't got time for that. I wish I did, but nah, yeah. But I don't know. I'm digging it. I guess I'll seal it up or something next year,
Yep.
or sometime around spring or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. Weather's getting cooler, and loving that. It got kind of warm today, though, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was nice
It wasn't
today.
bad today.
Yeah, you was detailing and
I
oil
was
changing
detailing,
and
oil
stuff.
changing.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Did you do that right in the driveway or down in the garage?
Yeah, driveway.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know if you took her down or what.
No,
When are we moving the damn T-Bird down?
I don't know.
Yeah, we need to move that. So you got more space somewhere. Or you ain't even going to do that now, are you?
Well, I'm not worried about it now.
Yeah. I was going to say,
Use that back garage to
do other things.
do other things.
Side hustles.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you should be on the side hustles. I was looking at bikes today, and that's coming, you know, I feel like that's going to be coming to an end quick.
Well, the way after PennDOT did such a fantastic job treating those roads out by us.
You ought to see them out there at the mayor's, out at my house. Holy hell. I said, what happened to the dam? I said, I guess it all melted in. He said, hell no, it all washed away in
Yeah.
that flood down there.
Yep.
You ought to see his place now. I mean, it took all the mulch, all the stone in his, not all of it, but a lot of his stone and shit in his driveway.
Took it away.
Oh my! I mean, just down. It's gone. It's there, and he's raking it up in piles like he's putting it back.
He probably will.
It filled the septic tanks up.
Yeah, I know, because he had to come get my generator to pump it out.
Oh, he said
That's-
that.
yeah.
That's amazing. That was an ass pile of rain. 9. Some people say 9. Some people say 11 inches. In no matter what, 4 hours.
I think it was less than an hour.
Yeah, something. Well,
It was crazy. It
He
was
said he
absolutely
couldn't
crazy.
see like 2 feet with his headlamp on.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. We didn't get that here. We got an inch.
Yeah, and it's 15 minutes away.
But I feel like bike riding is kind of slowly getting here to an end, you know, before it just gets ass cold.
Yep.
I hope it ain't like last year, just go from hot to damn straight up.
It was nice. We had a
Oh.
fire out at the house the other night. That was nice.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, that was fun to do too.
Hell, I woke up yesterday. I hear a bike and it pulls in the driveway.
Hmm.
And I look out and I'm going, all right.
James?
No,
Oh,
Braden.
oh, Braden.
I walk out. I said, "That's not a parking spot." He goes, "Man, I'm cold." He's putting the bandana around his mouth, his face. He goes, "I thought I'd be all right." He said, "But man, I started up the hill." He goes, "It's freaking cold."
That's all right. He's putting the miles on.
Yes, he is.
That's
I
good.
tell you what,
Yeah.
I gave the kid credit the other day when we all went for that ride and we split
right.
off, and you went right off the ramp, and him and I went left.
Yeah,
I got on it coming across that bridge,
yeah.
and I look in my mirror, and he's right on my ass.
Yep.
And I was
He
like,
cared about it.
to the point where I went like this to him.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't think that thing would keep with me, but it kept with me.
Yeah.
And I talked to him the other night. He goes, "Oh man, I hit second, and I hit third, and I was screaming, and I hit fourth." And I'm like, "Dude, I was in third." He goes, I said, I didn't think it would keep with me. I said, "That thing runs pretty good."
I grew up on sport bikes, and I grew up on dirt bikes, and you went fast everywhere, and then it was sport bikes after that. So you went fast everywhere.
I had my fair share of sport bikes.
And I mean, that's what we did, and you get, 1100s, are still, on the lower end or the medium size anymore, and they's got a lot of ass there. But I'm telling you, when you jump on like your bike or that Dyna that James has got, and I hadn't rode that big one yet.
Yeah, you'll have to go for a ride on that.
My.
He took it up to work today because he rode the Dyna yesterday, and he got home last night.
He's about damn spoiled with all them damn Harleys.
And he said today, he said, "Yeah, it's pretty cold riding home last night." I said, "Does that mean you want to take my bike to work today?" And he said, "Well, if you're not going to ride it after work,"
Yeah.
I said, "Go ahead." Like, just
Did he say what the headlights are like at night?
He said they're phenomenal. He said those three lights in the front.
Yeah.
He said you almost don't need a high beams. He said you get such a broad cast with those three lights up front.
Yeah.
He said when you turn a high beam on, you can see further out,
Yeah.
but you can't see as wide.
Well,
So when he comes out at night, he said, "I use a low beam because I can see more into the fields to keep an eye on the deer." He said, "I don't need to see out as far because I'm not going fast, but yeah."
That's the only thing I worry about with him coming home that late.
Yep.
Damn deer. But yeah, that's good. He ain't blaring the stereo or nothing.
Oh yeah, he's blaring the stereo.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
he's running the cruise control because he's
Oh
always
yeah,
talking
that's
about
what.
that.
Yeah, he likes to cruise because he sets the cruise and he ducks down behind the fairing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, because he's small enough, if he just sits down just a little bit, he can get his whole head below the fairing.
He looks itty bitty on that.
He
big old
does.
thing, but he sure right. When he backed it out of Jeff's shop the other day, I was like, oh man, he just backed her right out,
Yep.
and ripped her right up through the driveway. I said, well, that's just great. Yeah, he's something else, that boy. Now we've lost a mechanic.
Yeah,
He had the
probably.
best circle in the world. Fix anything, Cory. He can build anything, fix
anything.
I love to cook.
Diagnose anything. You love to cook.
Yep. You're in charge of monies and dollars and cents. Yeah, and then now our mechanic is gone.
Yeah, it might be.
We've got a medic over there. She's
tooth medic.
Yeah,
Tooth medic.
yeah. If we knock a tooth out, she can fix us up. She said she'd done or could do an IV if she had to, so that's promising.
I'm gonna hope if I need an IV, somebody else is around.
Yeah.
There's two dentals over there.
Oh yeah, that's right. There are two dentals because we have guests here tonight.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Yeah, and we've got a state cop or something over there. He's always in jail. I don't know what the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
And Adam.
Oh,
Yeah.
he works at the prison. He's always in jail.
It's a true statement.
Well, true.
True
Yeah.
statement.
But Laura, she can grow anything.
She is. She's our herpetologist.
Yep. And if you need a tincture, she'll make you a tincture.
Tincture. Yeah.
Yeah. She does the tinctures. Yeah. She says all it'll need is a drop, and she'll pull out a drop, and I'm like, have you tried it yet?
That's what you're for.
Yeah. I know.
Guinea pig.
I know.
Chris is the lab.
Chris is the lab.
Yeah. Come through twitching. It was the tincture.
Hold on, I got something for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care what
Open
it is.
up.
She's got it. I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah. And they buy somethings. Yeah. Audix or whatever. But, yeah. But everybody's planning on a big trip next year. Yeah.
That's right.
The Sturgis trip.
The Sturgis trip.
Yeah. And we're all in on it. I'm telling you, we're all in. Now, her brother is saying they're wanting to go back. So they're going to maybe travel with. Now, I don't know if they're riding out or whatever. Yeah, because they did last year. They trailered out. But my bucket list is ride, baby.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, that's a bucket. You know, you're going to ride out
I
there.
might not be able to walk when I get there, but
That's what I'm
riding.
thinking.
That's that's going to be the deal. So
I'm worried I'm going to have to ship it back because my ass is going to be so sore I'm not going to be able to ride back.
Yeah, but we don't think we don't have the option. You know, we could just ship them back if it's that bad of a right way up there. But that's still not my bucket list. I want to ride.
Yeah.
Oh, now we got trouble. Look here.
Oh boy.
Oh Jesus.
Oh boy.
Of
Look at that.
in the house
Look
tonight.
at that guy.
Loads of bartenders.
Look at the head on that thing.
Oh my, yeah. He came in drinking. This is good.
He just walked right in the door, beer in hand. He's like,
They
he knew
know
where he
where
was walking in.
They know where they're at. That's
You
good.
didn't know they were going to come to the podcast and a bar was going to break out.
A bar. Yeah, I wish they'd have brought whiskey. Right?
Yeah.
Some bourbon.
I almost feel like in order to be here tonight, you have to be ramp certified.
All right. Yeah.
Wait a minute. At least 50%.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking.
At least
Like,
50% is. So you're good.
That's good.
You're good.
Yeah.
That's all we needed.
Serve away.
Yeah,
Okay, that's it. As long as 50% or better, we're good.
Yeah.
Now we just need the liquor. We don't have the liquor. Yeah.
I didn't know where that was going at first.
I was worried. I thought we were going like the second podcast.
I was like-
It's like porn. Like, how'd we go there?
Well, with the Hustlers and yeah. But the football year started up and got to watch the game last night. And who ended up with that?
Niners.
Yeah, it was kind of a shit show.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it really was. I was hoping for a better one, but the beers were good. That's all that mattered.
That's it. Yeah.
Beers were good.
Yeah.
Company was good.
Company was good.
Yeah, food was good. Yeah, I didn't have food. Y'all did.
Screwball was good.
Screwball was really good. Yeah.
The Woodforders bourbon was phenomenal.
Yeah, I even forgot I had screwballs, but yep.
Oh, you had screwballs.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Imagine that. Yeah, I love my screwballs.
How many did that?
Best part was when I brought him home, he's like, turns up here.
Yeah.
I know where the blue building is, Chris.
I went by it before.
He's great when he's arguing with me. Where's my bill? I said, the computer ate it.
Yeah, computer ate it. I don't know what happened.
Ass wipes, I swear.
Well, we could do. You got to get better friends.
Did he just call us? Did he just call us ass
I think
wipes?
he might have. Yeah.
What the hell?
I don't
It was a
know.
good night. It
No
was
good
a
deed
really
goes
good night.
unpunished, right? That's how it always
We
goes.
take care
That's
of
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all do. You sure do.
I'll serve you drinks and Jeff will take you home.
That's it.
It's a team effort.
The team effort.
Yeah. Ashley said, I love to see his van here on nights like the next morning, because it's still there. Yeah. I got up this morning thinking, where is the van? And I got and then my phone's laying there, and I had texted Jeff, I love you, man. Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
Well, then we got home last night, and James's friend was coming over. I don't know if it's official, so I'll just call him his friend.
Right.
And so we were sitting on the back porch waiting for her, and we poured some beer, some Outlaw out of the keg.
Oh.
And she got there, and she sat out on the porch with us, and there was a Smirnoff in the fridge, so we got her one of those, and we're sitting around the back porch on the table, and up comes James on the diner. You can hear him coming up through the valley, and she's like, "Oh, I think he's almost home." And the dogs love her, so they all greeted her when she came up the back steps, and then she was sitting there, and she's really a nice young lady, very soft spoken, and I think she's like trying to figure that whole dynamic out, right?
Yeah.
And Elise and I, neither one of us are like, we're not going to just let her sit there. So we keep asking her questions. And it's almost like she would rather just sit there and listen to her and I talk than have to interject into the conversation. So she tries like her best to be social, but she's still figuring the whole dynamic out.
She'll figure it
she's
out.
a really, really nice young lady. So.
I think so.
I went into her work the other day, and I needed to get something. And I go through the register, and she's like, scans it, looks at me. I know you. I'm like, hey, how you doing?
I hadn't been in since I met her, so yeah. We'll see how that goes.
She's like, I thought I recognized you when you walked through the door, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. He's pretty smitten about it, but that's good. That's to be expected.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's a great thing to me. I don't know. I just can remember back when I was like that, so that's a good thing for him. I sure. Yep. That's what it is.
Yeah. I try to think back to how I was when I was 20.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Well, when we were
I'm happy when I can think back to how I was when I was 40.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I know, it's 63.
I know, it's brutal.
64. What are we at? What are we at?
I don't know. At least 63. Man, I don't know. Chris is just aging me away.
40 has been a long time ago. Yeah. But yeah, we were sitting at the bonfire the other night, and then Elise just hollers out, "Oh, you hadn't been in the hot tub yet." And I thought, "Oh, yeah." And I bet James was like, "Oh, you need to get."
James is like, "What am I doing?" Yeah, I got to check that off the box.
Did you bring your suit? No problem.
Yeah, that's good.
No problem. Yeah, we need to quit that. Bless his heart. Well, it's been fun. Yeah, and yeah, so that's how it's been going. We got about 5, 6, 7 minutes left to go. I was wanting to ask you. So I wouldn't. Let me tell you the best day I had, and that was yesterday. It was jumped out on the golf course yesterday at the Legion, and you know how we play over there, ziggy zag. And
yeah, I need to do that now.
14 balls. I know.
Now that things have opened up.
Yep. Just we need to do that, and just pick a day, Monday, Tuesday, would be preferable. But anyway. So we're ziggy zagging because they're aerating and sanding the greens and stuff like that, and Clyde is saying, do this hole, not that hole, blah blah blah. So doing all of that, and we had a couple meet up with us, and so we took off with them too. And I didn't give 2 shits of what time it was, none a bit. I was coming to support you at the Moose. And I had that in my head, and that's all. And the damn game didn't start till 8 o'clock.
8.
Yeah, so I didn't give a damn if we were playing till dark. I was drinking beer, and then I ran out, and I was like, let's hit
Take me
9.
to the Moose.
Yeah,
Time to go to the Moose.
hit number 9. I'm out. Yeah, but the greatest day ever. But I told you, I was going to tell that story on the golf course.
Oh yeah, great story.
So if you don't mind. In your words, what you heard. Yeah, tell
so
that
this
story.
Is Paul Harvey, rest of the story.
Yeah.
So there was a gentleman, he was in Vietnam. He was a Green Beret with the U.S. Armed Forces. He was attached to a South Vietnamese unit. And it was Colonel Phong was in charge of the South Vietnamese unit. They were walking through the jungle. It was quiet. He noticed a movement that was not in the bushes moving a different way than the wind was moving. And he noticed it was near Woody was this guy's nickname that was in the American Green Beret attached. So he yelled for everybody to duck. Woody hits the ground, and this North Vietnamese unit opens fire on the unit. And nobody gets hurt. They return fire. The unit retreats back into the woods, and nobody's hurt. But he saved Woody's life. So later, that same day, 4 hours later, they're bedded down at night, and Woody can't sleep. He's nervous. He's tossing and turning, thinking about the events of the day. And Colonel Phong says, "Sit still. There is a Vietnamese viper right over your right eye, and if it bites you, you will die. But if you just sit still, it will leave." So after an extended period of time, this viper left. And Woody realized that this guy saved his life twice within 6 hours. So over the course of the next couple of years, they were attached in the same unit, and they fought together side by side for years. When the war was over and Woody came home, he said that he would remember this guy and he would name his first child after him. He never spoke to Colonel Phong again his entire life. Never ran into each other. They never exchanged communications. But when his son was born, he named him after Woody, or after the Colonel Phong. Colonel Fong's nickname was Tiger. and his last name was Woody's last name was Woods.
What kind of shit is that?
And Paul Harvey said, and now you know the rest of the story. So how cool is that? That Tiger
That
Woods
was Tiger's dad.
is named after a colonel who saved his dad's life, a Vietnamese colonel that saved his dad's life in the Army.
Best story ever.
Yep.
Best fucking
I
story
always
ever.
thought Tiger's that was a nickname. I never knew that was his real name.
Yeah.
And how that story has not attached itself to Tiger
And why
much
is that
better
not
than
more-
it has
Yeah.
is amazing. Like, that's a story everyone should know. And when you think about Tiger when he lost his dad, how devastating that was to him,
yeah.
you start to realize the connection that, one, they must have had, but two, the kind of dad he must have been to remember years after that happened, to still remember to keep that promise and name his child after that man.
That's crazy.
Tiger. Yeah.
Yep.
Tiger.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I thought that was a pretty cool story.
Yeah. I think it's an amazing story. That's the greatest damn story ever. I told it at the bar today, too. Yep. I was having natty bows.
It's a good story.
It went over great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like beet rice. Yeah, well, that's what we got this week. Time's up, and next week's going to be even bigger and better, man. It's been a crazy-ass week. Hit the outro.
Come
We
see
gotta
Mitch.
Get out of here, yeah. Love your veterans. Come just look across the fence at your neighbors, and, yeah, come be a part of this community. It's the greatest place in the world.
It's an awesome place to be.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Come see me on Monday nights.
Amen.
Absolutely.